В марте 2000 года на ринге встретились два непобежденных бойца – Феликс Тринидад и Дэвид Рид. Поединок получился драматичным и ярким на события. На кону стоял пояс по версии WBA в первом среднем весе. Для Рида это была третья защита титула. На момент боя оба боксера имели 0 в графе поражений, но разница в опыте на профи-ринге была колоссальной, ибо Дэвид Рид начал карьеру на целых 6 лет раньше и провел намного меньше боев профи, чем Феликс Тринидад. Для Рида это был 15-й поединок, а для Тринидада 37-й, и тому были причины, о которых я скажу ниже. О детстве Дэвида Рида мало что известно, а точнее ничего, но я попробую обозначить основные вехи в его биографии. Родился Дэвид в 1973 году в Филадельфии, а этот край славится не только роллами, но и своими боксерами, а также так называемой филадельфийской раковиной. Филадельфия является поистине кузницей талантов. Оттуда вышли такие великие чемпионы, как Флойд Мейвезер, Дэнни Гарсия, Бернард Хопкинс и многие другие. Заниматься боксом Рид начал в возрасте 8 лет под руководством Элла Митчелла, и стоит сказать, что данный тандем оказался довольно плодотворным. Вместе они выиграли множество турниров, главные из которых это золотые перчатки, Олимпийские игры, национальный чемпионат и Американские игры. Финал этих игр стал для Рида роковым. В упорном бою против Даниэля Сантоса он получил травму левого века. Мышца потеряла эластичность. Никакая операция не могла вернуть Риду его прежний облик. И в дальнейшем эта травма коренным образом повлияла на карьеру Рида. В 1996 году Рид отбирается на Олимпийские игры в Атланте, и несмотря на то, что он не считался фаворитом, выигрывает золотую медаль. Представители СМИ сразу же дали чемпиону прозвище The American Dream – Американская мечта, которое по горькой иронии судьбы как нельзя подошло Риду. В марте 1999-го Рид победил Лорена Будуани единогласным решением судей и стал обладателем титула по версии WBA. Затем Дэвид провел еще 2 защиты пояса. После этого Мэтт Тинли, менеджер Рида, заключил соглашение с Доном Кингом, промоутером Феликса Тринидада. Судьба Феликса Тита Тринидада, можно сказать, была предрешена еще с самого детства, ибо его отцом был Феликс Тринидад старший, в прошлом профессиональный боксер, а в будущем и тренер чемпиона. Тринидад старший никогда не заставлял своего сына заниматься боксом насильно. Он хотел, чтобы Феликс сам захотел стать бойцом и полюбил этот спорт. В 12-летнем возрасте Феликс начал посещать занятия отца. Результаты не заставили себя ждать. 5 лет подряд он побеждал на национальном чемпионате Пуэрто-Рико и каждый раз делал это в новой весовой категории. Тита, прозвище, которое Феликсу дал его отец, вошел в состав национальной сборной. Юноша был главным кандидатом на поездку в Барселону на Олимпийские игры 1992 года. Однако Федерация бокса Пуэрто-Рико запретила Тринидаду-старшему находиться рядом с Феликсом во время Олимпийских игр. Отец и сын отказались от поездки на игры и приняли решение покорить профессиональный ринг. Любительский рекорд Тринидада – 51 победа и 6 поражений. В отличие от Рида, у Тринидада не было такой форы, как медаль Олимпийских игр для дебюта в профи. Но тем не менее, до первых титульных боев он дошел довольно быстро. В 90-м году 17-летний Феликс дебютировал в профессионалах. Тринидад-старший отвечал за тренировочный процесс и занимался организацией боев сына. Отец понимал, что без нужных связей его сын не сможет далеко продвинуться в США. Тита была необходима победа над известным соперником. В конце 1991 года Тринидад получил свой шанс. В бою со змеем Джейком Родригесом пуэрториканец травмировал обе руки, однако он выиграл поединок единогласным решением судей. Сразу же после этого поединка на него обратил внимание великий и ужасный Дон Кинг, один из лучших промоутеров того времени, и они начинают работать вместе. Проведя еще 6 поединков, Тринидад в 1993 году завоевывает титул чемпиона IBF в полусреднем весе, победив Норриса Блокера. Затем Тита защищает данный титул еще 14 раз и становится главной звездой компании Don King Promotion. Все-таки Тринидад не прогадал, выбрав Кинга в промоутеры. В 1999 году Тито встретился с Оскаром де ла Хойей. Поединок был объявлен как бой тысячелетия. Организация поединка заняла более года. Победив де ла Хойю, Тринидад становится новым чемпионом мира по версиям IBF и VBS, также лучшим боксером вне зависимости от весовых категорий. Сразу же после победы над де ла Хойей Тринидад решает оставить титулы и поднялся в первый средний вес, где встретился с Дэвидом Ридом. Первое, что бросилось в глаза с самого начала поединка, это разница в габаритах и антропометрии между Тринидадом и Ридом. Было заметно, что для Тита это не родная весовая категория. План Рида стал ясен с первых минут боя. Он должен был держать Тринидада на дальней дистанции, мешая ему передней рукой и эпизодически взрываясь ударными комбинациями. Также он особо тщательное внимание уделял защите, дабы окончательно не ослепнуть на левый глаз. Тринидад, в свою очередь, много работал корпусом, активно используя уклоны и джеб, преимущественно обрабатывая корпус Рида ударами с дальней дистанции. Ведь Тито понимал, что голову Рида будет достать очень непросто. Также Тринидад надеялся этими ударами измотать и замедлить Рида во второй половине боя.
It tends to droop even more. Well, it droops much more when Oscar de la Hoya did that against Trinidad. Trinidad does, but both of these fighters fight better, so much better going forward. Heavy shot to the midsection by Felix Trinidad. Right off the bat, we don't see that attacking wildness that Reed said he was going to do. Come out and put hurt on him. He's not doing it at all. Reed, the expression as if to say, is that all you got? Well, I'll tell you what, too, right now, I think that the upper body strength of Reed may be a factor. They're both fighting cautious, as well they should. There's danger on both sides of the fence here. Both men trying to not neglect the body early. Both with right hands. Trinidad also hooks. There's that left hook by Felix Trinidad, which we saw so much of against Oscar de la Hoya. He was looking to knock out de la Hoya with the left hook, but it's the right that is his big power punch. But he hooked to the body and hooked to the head. I mean, you know, he just doesn't go one way. He goes 2 and 3 way, or it can be a highway right to his face with a right hand. Jab of David Reed. And Reed doing nothing. He was very patient because he's been here a lot. I mean, that's where the experience comes. That was the only punch that I've seen him land that was of importance. More movement thus. The jab getting nowhere by David Reed. Trying to close the gap. It's not effective against Trinidad thus far. He's not doing what his corner told him. Reed should be jabbing, should be moving in behind his jab. He's not doing that. He's waiting for Trinidad. The key right here for him to win, he needs to initiate and then counter to counter. He can't just wait to counter because Trinidad is too good. Well, they talked about him getting into a shootout. He ain't going to get in a shootout this way. That's not the way to do it. He's giving him too much respect, Bobby. He's giving him too much respect. He's too cold. He's certainly not doing what he said he would do in the first few rounds. Come out more furiously against Felix Trinidad, try to push him back. The caution from Mitch Halpern. Final seconds of round 2. Nice right hand. The overhand right, another right hand by Reed. That puts Trinidad back. Watch, Trinidad goes back, he steps in behind that second jab. Look here too, the low blow. This one just kind of rips on the hip. Reed is giving a little too much respect once again to Trinidad, as if Trinidad is an absolute one-punch knockout artist at this way, which he hasn't proven yet. Something must have... And start fighting. I mean, right now, too much respect. He's fighting cold. He's fighting like a guy that doesn't have the experience. He is fighting very stiff, you're right. I mean, it's like he's overwhelmed by the occasion. I mean, and that's what happens with the guys that have 14 fights. More than he'd like to in the early rounds. Another low blow in the part.
Во второй половине третьего раунда Рид смог нащупать свою дистанцию и стал чисто попадать по Тринидаду. А затем Рид отправляет его в нокдаун классической комбинацией почтальон. Но это не прошло даром Риду. В конце трехминутки Тринидад, когда почувствовал, что пахнет жареным, известный своими грязными трюками, дабы сбить кураж Риду, бьет его ниже пояса. И стоит сказать, что это возымело свой эффект.
Been deducted for the low blow.
It was a 10-8 round, making it 28.
He might confuse Felix right now. Felix only has to worry about jab right hand.
Reed looking very, very confident. Every once in a while smirks. There's a bit of a low blow by Reed.
I thought that was on the belt myself, guys.
Yep, I agree.
Mitch Halpern calling it tight. Very respected referee who ref Tyson Holyfield won.
Reed keeps going back, keeps going back, keeps going back. He's talking, but he didn't do anything. Well, does he think that right hand's going to do everything for him?
Here's the left.
He has a whole lot better arsenal than he's showing. He just really doesn't.
He's not showing anything, Bobby. He's not showing a thing.
Good defense and
The result.
You know,
Because he's just using that right hand.
I've seen it happen. Even in the amateurs, if I hit a guy and drop him, I throw everything out the window sometimes.
Look at this.
I get anxious.
Oh, the Dream with a left hook. That time we saw the other hand.
Another left hook. That one shook him up a little more. Here comes the hook. He didn't throw the hook before. There's a nice hook. But there's another.
See where that Trinidad real hard punch come in. His punches are landing, but not hard. Not that Zippo punch that he's got.
Now the shotgun jab of Felix Trinidad is getting in. Let's see if he unloads the right behind it. Oh, just on the pad with a right hand.
This fight has distance written all over it.
Very sporadically in
Here
spurts.
comes the right hand. Here comes the right hand. Look at him. Throw it. And he doesn't.
Right hand there by Felix Trinidad.
Nice block by Reed. Shows some good defense there.
Reed comes back with the jab. Doesn't follow it up with the right hand. Now a little more movement from Reed. Chance of David from the crowd. A second.
Yeah, he stopped that one in midstream.
Well, he knew he wasn't going to get anywhere close to it, and he could have gotten nailed with a. Whoa.
That is quickness, and then good duck under move by Reed. He's so fast, exceptionally fast. Nice two combination by Reed to the head.
Nice shaking up, Spaded.
And quick. Trinidad just couldn't see those coming. Look how fast that.
For him now, he's steaming.
And he's bopping jabs off the top of Trinidad. And Trinidad just cannot close the gap with that jab.
See, one of the things about Trinidad, because he goes down, he has to be careful of his getting hit. He has to be a little extra cautious when Reed makes a move, and because of the speed factor, Trinidad tightens up. 5 rounds is used to being bumped.
And he opens up the 6th round with a couple of left hooks. Back comes David Reed now. By David Reed. And a body shot, and then he goes to the head. David Reed.
Reed showing good speed and some nice combinations, especially that sequence.
That shot was.
But Trinidad's still the guy that's making this fight.
Trinidad with a series of left hooks. One may have been low, being cautioned by Mitch Halpern. Oh, quick combination to the head by David Reed.
They bumped heads there, too.
I think some of the speed is a little bit confusing to Trinidad. I don't think he expected Reed being the heavier weight to be that quick.
Oh, they bumped again. They actually bumped noses in that scene. Blocked by Reed. It sounds good, but they're being blocked. Reed, very, very confident. Got him on the hip, he said.
Another right hand by Reed.
Yep.
I'm not sure that landed too good.
It's heating up as the temperature drops.
Now Reed's not giving ground like he was, and they're more standing still and going at each other. That's more to what Reed wanted to do, instead of going back eating all the punches.
There's that uppercut that he almost stopped in midair again.
He's got a nice right hand.
It's as if Reed just knows he's too quick defensively for Felix Trinidad. Then he counters. And left uppercut just missed. Reed doing a lot of blocking.
Yeah, but he's getting hit a lot. There's a lot of getting hit in there, pal. He's getting hit with some shots.
Big looping shots, and this is what happened. Take a look at the low blow. Here it goes, right underneath, right under there, right on there.
So another point deduction against Felix Trinidad as we enter round 7, scheduled for
57-55, 3-2 and 1 even, but the extra point there being the knockdown.
For who? Who's in favor of who?
I have this in favor of Reed.
I've got it 57-57, dead even.
And the fans at home have it 5-1 for Дэвид Рид, round 1 to Felix Trinidad. So a lot of difference of opinion here.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I thought that Trinidad won rounds 1 and 2. I gave 3, 4, and 5 to Reed, and then the 6th round was even because.
So Bobby, you have Reed. Ferdy has it even. The fans have it over.
You know, it's funny. People have asked a number of different times, why would Trinidad take a fight for $4 million that might cost him 20? And I said it might be bad business, but it lends for good boxing. It's a great fight.
And so you got to take chances, says his father. This is a big chance.
If you're going to be a Hall of Famer, brother, you got these are the ones. No matter what happens, is a superb rematch. No matter what happens here.
Well, the inexperience of Дэвид Reid that everybody's talking about doesn't seem to be applying here.
That's the difference of attraction.
В конце 7-го раунда, в ходе продолжительного размена, Тринидад своим левым боковым отправляет Рида в нокдаун, но того спасает гонг.
And he got up on very rubbery legs down for the 4th time in his career. It is Trinidad in the 3rd, and Reid.
You can see that adrenaline. Oh,
Left hook by Trinidad.
Some of the sweat wound up over here.
You saw the blood flying off the face of Reid.
His legs still aren't under him completely.
He's trying to put Reid down for the 2nd time in 2 rounds.
It's not, you can see it, and the one eye that I can see him looks like it's still a little bit of
Straight.
yeah, he hit him with that straight right hand, and the eye just split open.
So yet another factor enters into the equation now, but cut. And Trinidad trying to finish Reid off here in the 8th with a minute to go. Back comes Дэвид Reid, though, with a combination, but no effect. There's a straight left by Reid.
I think I just saw something in Reed's face. He smiled. I think he's got himself back. I think his head is clear. He's still having problems.
Trinidad suddenly in control here.
and he's patient. He doesn't swarm if he doesn't have to.
Oh, Reid nearly walked into a straight right by Trinidad.
Well, he's cut, but he's fighting back.
Oh, combination to the head.
We're going to take a look at that right hand, left hook. There's a left hand. No, that's not the right hand. There's a better shot in here.
Just spoke with Dr. Flipomansky, said the cut is not bad enough to stop the fight right now at this point. Well, Reid's running out of eyes, continuing to droop, and the right eye has a cut over it.
Pull this out. He needs these rounds, and he's got his legs are back under him, and he's punching hard on Dream Street like he was that last round.
Reid going to the jab, but doesn't follow it up.
Reid needs it.
Yeah, it's a punch and a prayer right now. That's not going to cut.
He's thinking too defensively, not enough offensively. He has better offense. He's not using it.
And Trinidad.
Nothing. His legs are getting tired, but that was nothing.
See, one of the keys, Trinidad's got to come forward. This is why. Reid can't punch those heavy punches going backwards.
Oh! Reid goes down, but it's a slip. Gone over the right eye of Reid.
Let me tell you, he hasn't got great control over his legs. He slipped once and...
Straight right hand there. It wobbles Reid.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
He's in trouble.
I know that smile he gave. That smile was one of to convince himself he's in trouble.
Trinidad now going Reed to the body. Reed has a lot of problems here. Looks like he may be ready to go down. Oh, then he hits Trinidad with a straight right hand. But it's all Trinidad, lefts and rights, pummeling Reed. Mitch Halpern looking very closely at Reed. But 8 seconds to go in the round. Trying to make it through. Nearly a low blow. Straight right hand by Trinidad.
Here's a slip. He just tripped over his own feet trying to get away. He was just back. Trinidad still working his way in behind the jab, stalking. Nice right hand. This is where he starts to get Reed in trouble. And there you'll see a little awkward smile. That's
Right, that's 86 to 81 on my right hand punches in here. It's hopeless, even if we're in Las Vegas.
See now Trinidad consistent.
Competitive right now, but he's punching hard. You got to watch him.
Now his defense is picking up to his.
Felix gets a little close. He gets really close trying to stuff the punches, stuff those long-range power shots that Trinidad's been unloading and catching him with.
Reed showing tremendous resiliency. Let's see if he can offer up some offense here. Trinidad missing with those shots.
Right now Reed has assumed the position of high duck, get away, and look for the one-punch bomb.
Right hand by David Reed.
Tito kind of letting him off the hook here. Kind of letting him off the hook. He's not jumped on top of him yet. That's amazing because Tito knows how to close.
David Reed looking for that one big bomb. There's a straight right hand that's scored by David Reed.
You need to follow up with a hook. Too little, too late. Need more.
Yeah, one at a time ain't going to do it.
Trinidad down in the 3rd round. Reed in the 7th.
A scorching good fight this is. Boy, Reed, you got to admire. He keeps coming back. He keeps coming back. He's taking a shellacking. Let me tell you, he's taking a shellacking.
Trinidad throwing bombs to the body.
And yet you feel like that right hand could do it. And you got that, hey, he could do it.
1-2 combination, a 3rd straight right hand there by Trinidad. Big finish by Felix.
There's that right hand he's talking about, right down the middle. That one just a little low, raised his chin. But that's what Trinidad comes right back with a nice right hand, and another right hand, and another right hand, finishing out the round strong, closing, making a statement.
Do not fight inside. Fight from outside.
Championship rounds.
Oh, nice right hand.
Reed really rocked.
В 11-м раунде Тринидад отправляет Рида в 3 нокдауна подряд, но тот встает и мужественно продолжает бой.
It's all Trinidad. Right uppercut. Down he goes. Second time he's been down. Sort of a delayed knockdown.
It's a whipping he's taking. He's taking a big beating here.
At the 105 mark.
Look at me. Come to me. Come to me. Want to keep going?
Problem.
You want to keep going? Yes or no?
Problem now, he's got a lot of time to survive. It's not like that other one.
And he's not fresh. This is late in the fight. I think he's going to have a lot of trouble finishing.
One of the great finishers in the sport looking to do it here. Down he goes for the 2nd time in this round. No 3 knockdown rule.
7, 8, 9. You okay?
No.
Look at me. Look at me. You want to keep going? Come here. Come here. No.
They continue.
No.
Over a minute to go. Reed taking a beating, a whipping. Mitch Halpern
No, man.
watching very closely. Down he goes for a 3rd time, and it's being. It's not a knockdown.
That was a push.
Just a push.
But it's academic.
It is academic. It's just going to be more of a... He has no legs. He has nothing.
This is a mauling, a massacre. Trinidad continues to unload and a low blow.
Oh, come on.
And he's going to give Reed time.
Well, that was a low blow, too, when the guy was hurt. And
That's a point.
that's a bad shot.
That's a point. That's a point.
So through all of this, another point deducted from Trinidad. Strange stuff going on.
What's he going to do? Disqualify him one more time and lose the fight? Oh, that's over officiating here.
What a wild round this is.
I'll tell you what, though, it was a pretty bad low blow on the guy that was already hurt.
Look at Reed coming back all of a sudden. He got a little rest.
He got a lot of rest.
And time to recover. Less than 20 seconds left in round 11. It obviously was enough time. You talk about resiliency and recuperative powers. Дэвид Рид, after it looked like this thing was over, lays down for the third time in this round, fourth time in the fight. That didn't even look like a heavy punch.
He might, but I just think this is a matter of survival and taking his dignity, his pride home with him.
Pomощ not recommending to the referee to stop the fight. Of course, the ref has the final say. Well, let's see. And yes, the experience factor materializing. Look at these shots by Felix Trinidat. Lefts and rights off the top of Reed's head. Reed just trying to protect him. Reed's quickness couldn't come through for him. He's just getting
Cut this fight. That's how it ended up. A guy with a lot of experience.
the top of Trinidad's head by Дэвид Reid. But too late. 40 seconds to go in the final round.
Tito harnesses his energy. He wastes almost nothing and executes perfectly most of the time. That's a tough combination to beat, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if the corner told him, "Hey, just take it easy. You got this fight big. Don't run the risk of punching it out," because he's certainly not going for a knockout. I mean, you know that if he opened up, he knocks this guy out right now.
We close in on the final 10 seconds.
And he wobbled Tito with a nice right hand a little bit.
Oh, look at Дэвид Reid. Final seconds. He needs the dramatic knockout, but it's not going to happen.
Поединок завершился безоговорочной победой Тринидада, но после этого боя левый глаз Рида снова дал о себе знать, левое веко опускалось. Затем Рид провел еще 4 поединка и завершил карьеру в 2001 году, дабы окончательно не потерять зрение. Также Риду все-таки смогли провести удачную операцию на левом глазе, уже после завершения карьеры. Сейчас его левый глаз видит даже лучше, чем правый. Но ни о каких боях, конечно же, не может быть и речи. С 2003 года Рид трудится на должности тренера, ведет довольно аскетичный образ жизни и в целом всем доволен. Все-таки он смог заработать боксом себе на безбедную старость и грамотно распорядиться своими деньгами. История Дэвида Рида триумфальна и трагична одновременно. Он добился максимальных результатов на любительском ринге и стал чемпионом мира среди профессионалов. Блестящая карьера американской мечты завершилась из-за травмы глаза. Он пошел на риск и успел монетизировать свои навыки. За все в этой жизни приходится платить. Левое веко Дэвида навсегда лишилось эластичности. Таким был путь американской мечты.